This is Bryan Nelson Johnson of Bowie, Maryland, and I am all about the outdoors. I'm a retired Army officer. Since I retired from the Army, my passion has been cooking food. Whether it's outdoor on the barbecue, which is my great love, or inside on the stove, I think you'll find that my cuisine is a little bit different than most anybody else. I enjoy cooking for friends, family, and occasionally sometimes strangers. So let's get started. What we're having for dinner tonight is going to be an Asian shrimp stir fry with a little bit of an American twist. The tools to use for this are very, very simple, so let me go through them real quick. A wok, a couple wooden spoons, a garlic press. This is the only knife you'll ever need in the kitchen. It's a nice little cleaver. And my cutting board trick, if you take this and put it under the cutting board, it'll never slip. And then, with every meal, we have wine, so we have a corkscrew. Now let's go see what we're going to cook. Okay, let me show you quickly the ingredients for this dish. Here we have some red bell pepper, some rice wafers that have already been boiled, some snow peas, 3 cloves of garlic, and we'll be using just a little bit of ginger. On this plate we have some tree fungus, otherwise known as wooden ear, some broccoli, some onions, some baby corns, and then some Chinese cabbage or napa. The cornerstone of this dish will be the shrimp. It's already peeled, deveined. We'll be using salt, pepper, some virgin olive oil, which is very healthy for you, just a little bit of a sugar substitute, and then here we have a little bit of cornstarch and water mixed, and just a couple drops of sesame oil, and then we'll be using the soy sauce occasionally. Okay, we're going to start with our hot pan. We really want your setting on about 9. First thing we're going to do is take our olive oil, and we're going to get the ginger in there. Let that ginger permeate the oil. Then we're going to add our garlic and our shrimp. And then we're going to stir fry it. Okay, now we've got the more dense vegetables in there first. Next we're going to add the wooden ear. Next we're going to add our baby corns. Notice everything's chopped about the same size. And we're going to add our onions. Save our napa and our rice wafers for last. Okay, now we're going to add our shrimp back in. This takes about 4 minutes to cook from start to finish, okay? Now we're going to add our pepper. We're going to add our kosher sea salt. We're going to add our sugar substitute. And we're about 60 seconds from being done. Everything's in here. Now we're going to add our cornstarch, our sesame oil, and 1 garlic clove in the bottom. What that will do is it'll thicken up any of the juice that's on the bottom. Now we take the same plate we were using, wipe it off with our apron, and dinner is served. Asian shrimp stir fry with an American twist. Bon appetit.